I haven't actually prepared any questions, but I mean, this is pretty. I mean,
yeah, that's fine.
This is probably gonna be pretty easy anyway. I interviewed you after you won 12 Titans year 2 as well, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I made a video.
No, because when we were there, you and Shogun were like.
No, I mean online. I'm pretty sure I did have an interview.
I don't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, pretty sure I did. But the first thing that most people will know and want to talk about is that you'd never beaten Fairy Peak in a series before this. Yeah. I don't know what the tally was at. Well, actually, you beat him in one best of 3.
No, I beat him in like a best of 3, but he came back and beat me again.
Yeah, he came back the same day and beat you in a best of 7 grand final. With a 1-game disadvantage. So yeah, that best of 3 sort of probably won't feel like good since he won later in the day. But what was different about this best of 7? Because you definitely, I think you lost at least 6 or 7 in a row, maybe 8. Not counted. But yeah, what was different about this one? Was there anything different about this one compared to the other
more
times?
on the line. I just played better when there's more on the line, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've asked me once in a show match before, like what's the prize pool? Because you wanted to know if there was one, and then when I told you, you started playing better when you knew there's money on the line. So what is that about? How can't you get to that level of performance until you know that there's something on the line?
I don't know. It's like there's more prestige and there's more pride on the line.
Yeah.
Like money. Like there's other stuff as well. Like it's just in show matches, the stakes aren't as high. So.
Yeah. Do you think Fairy struggles when there's more pressure? Because you beat him in 12 Titans year 2. You beat him this final as well. But he does much better when there's less pressure. Do you think it gets to him? Because it doesn't look like it gets to him.
Nah, I don't think it does. I just play much better. Like, I just, like, play 10 out of 10 in these situations.
Yeah. And looking at play styles, you were definitely going for more risks than Fairy, I would say. Yeah. Was that deliberate? Were you deliberately taking, like, there was a flip reset goal, there was, can't remember what else, there was, like, loads of air dribbles. Was that, like, a conscious decision that you were going to go for more risky plays?
Yeah, well, I was doing that the whole tournament, because, like, I think the meta now, you have to do that stuff, because air dribbles are so difficult to defend against.
Yeah.
So it works so many times as well.
Do you think that, because air dribble bumps are so dangerous, people are expecting that, and then it makes normal air dribbles better?
Yeah, it's just like mix-ups and variables. It's kind of like kickoffs. Yeah, it's kind of like a guessing game. You got to guess what the opponent's going to do. Just like delayed touches, but yeah, he just couldn't read me the whole time when I kept doing air dribbles, so it just worked every time. Not every time, but often. Yeah,
but what about kickoffs, since you mentioned it? Because that's something that a lot of people were commenting on in the Ocelon series in semi-finals, saying Scrub's losing so many kickoff goals. What were you thinking about that? Did you think you're losing too many kickoff goals, or did you need to change anything against Ocelon or Fairy?
Yeah, I was losing a lot of kickoff goals against Ocelon and Fairy. I'm not really sure. Just like, I think I won the kickoffs in Game 7 against Fairy though. Like, I think I won most of them.
Yeah.
It's just because, like, my kickoff is just isn't as good anymore. I need to figure that out.
Do you think you're going to try more of these fake kickoffs or delayed kickoffs or these other weird kickoffs that people are starting to do these days?
Maybe, but just stick with what I know. The thing is, when I kick off against Fairy, it's just you never know who's gonna win it. It just feels like it's just random most of the time.
Yeah.
It's just a mix-up. It's just a mix-up, really.
And what do you think about the team vitality passing plays in the game? I think it was game 6. There was quite a few passing plays where Fairy passed it to you.
The center by Fairy.
You passed it to Fairy. Are you guys gonna look to bring that into RLCS season 7? Try and start
we'll try.
passing well.
We'll try.
Yeah. So, more seriously though, what are you gonna do now from a 1v1 standpoint? Because obviously you're maining 3v3. There's way more money in threes, and you've got a 3v3 team. But are you gonna try and keep your 1v1 game like to a reasonable level, so if another tournament comes along, you can compete in it and maybe win it again?
Well, yeah, but I don't feel like I have to play like to stay that. I don't know, like play a little bit before the tournament, but like I don't really warm up in ones before I play the games. I just go in free play.
Yeah.
Because for me, ones is just such a simple game mode compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to win kickoffs and keep possession, and I don't know. It's different from 3v3 and 2v2.
Yeah. Did
think.
you watch much of the tournament? Because obviously this was entirely pre-recorded, so you can watch all of your own games. Did you do that at all, or were you just content knowing that you'd got the job done?
I watched the finals, of course, and the semi-finals, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch all the matches, but definitely some good ones.
What do you think watching your own play afterwards, and seeing how it looks from the spectator standpoint? Is there anything different? Anything that you notice as a spectator that you don't notice as a player?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, to be honest, every match that I played that wasn't against Fairy, I feel like I played pretty terrible in.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like, except from the 3-0 against Blue, I played pretty good, but I just making a lot of stupid mistakes.
Yeah. And do you think is that due to like who you're up against? You're just not against Fairy Peak, so it's obviously different.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's like when you're not against Fairy Peak, it's harder to play your best. It's not even like BM against like the other opponents. It's just
Yeah. All right.
weird.
I actually got a question here that I forgot about, but yeah, the real Harry Butter in Twitch chat has reminded me. What was your thought process behind switching back to the Octane mid-tournament? Although obviously you did it in like ranked and threes as well.
Nah, it's because like I feel like my chat just brainwashed me to play Octane again. Because I think it was one day I was just playing random cars and then someone said play Octane, and I was like fine. And then like I don't think cars are like they are significant, but like a good player should be good with any car.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a little bit better with Octane, but I don't know. I still think Batmobile is a better car than Octane, to be honest. But maybe I'm just not meant to be. I mean.
Well, I've seen Cux is now playing the Octane as well.
Yeah, he's pretty.
After the Roadhog extravaganza.
He has to get off Octane.
You think so?
Yeah.
Back to Batmobile, or do the other long cars work for him?
It's
as
just
well?
any flat car. Like try Dominus as well, maybe, but it doesn't work.
Alright, we got a question here asking, what do you think about Flakes? He like lost league play pretty bad, but then made a bit of a run. Took a couple games off EXO. He beat you at the end of league play as well. Were you at all worried that Flakes was going to make it all the way to face you?
Well,
or I guess you wouldn't have known that. Like,
no, that's what I was about to say. Like, I really know because I knew I was playing.
No, because Scrub actually knew he was playing. I forgot this. Yeah, this is pre-recorded, so yeah, that would not have been a problem. Like by the time that Scrub's game comes around, it doesn't really. You weren't really aware of how well Flakes have been playing, I guess. But were you, after seeing that, are you surprised at all, or does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed actually. I mean, he clapped me, so.
The reverse sweep on you.
Yeah, he
won 4 games in a row against Bluey. Then he swept OSM. Won another, I think, 3 games in a row against Cux. He was on a ridiculous like 11-game win streak.
Yeah, he played absolutely insane. Because it was 50-50s. Like,
yeah.
It's insane.
Alright, so another question here from Hiroshi says, do you still love this game, or is it just a job at this point at the pro level?
Nah, I still love Rocket League. Like most pro players don't even like this game anymore, but like every day, like I won't say I'm like excited to play, but it's not like when I start playing Rocket League, I'm like, oh no, Rocket League again. Like, you know, doing stuff like scrims and stuff is it's really satisfying.
Yeah.
So I'm still not bored. I don't know why I'm not bored with this game after 6 hours, but I'm not.
But what do you think that setting new goals and constantly having new things to aim at is a big part of staying driven?
Yeah, want to win RCS. It's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's.
To be honest, so I think they should add some stuff that would make it like, for example, in rank they could add non-standard maps.
Yeah.
Probably motivate me more even than everyone else.
And if there was an RLCS 1v1 division, like imagine that RLCS ran 1v1, 2v2 and 3v3 tournaments all at the same time, would you try and play all 3 and do well in them? Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you think that would look, or do you think it would be popular as a spectator sport? Because obviously 3v3 is really popular as an esport. It's a really good spectator sport. What potential do you think ones has in that context?
I mean, it's got a lot of potential because in ones is like in threes, if you're like 3 goals up, then the game's kind of over. But it's not like that in ones. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But the thing with ones is like really fun to watch, but really bad to play.
Yeah. It's like so annoying to play.
Yeah. Threes is like genuinely really satisfying to like scoring team play goals, but in ones like the vast majority of the goals are going to be somewhat based off kickoff or a 50-50 or a demo, so
Yeah.
it's not the same. But this is very fun to watch. So
I do think there might be potential for it to become more and more solo play-esque. Like I think maybe a year ago, Ones was at its most structured, where everything is sort of everybody's playing by the same rules. Nobody would go for certain crazy plays except Devo maybe, and everyone else would play by the rules. But now everybody's kind of breaking the rules, and that leads to a lot of montage plays. Is that the same from a player perspective? Because that's how it feels like when I'm casting it, and I know viewers think that. But what's it like from playing? Do you think that there's more crazy goals now than ever, and is it going to become even more crazy in the future?
yeah, it's cause like 3 years ago, like going that far back. Like I remember, it did an air dribble in ones and you just get called stupid. But I mean now, air dribble is one of the best ways to score, obviously. Yeah. Because the pro players like they're just getting so good that they can do anything they want to do with the ball and they'll.
Yeah, and recovering.
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
it doesn't work, they're still fine.
Exactly.
What do you think about just completely different topic, removing extra ranked game modes? I don't actually know what this refers to, but I got you, bro, wants to know.
I think they should remove like all the hoops and all that bullshit, remove solo standard, and then replace solo standard with like hoops, rumble as like a rotation, like a limited time game modes.
Yeah, limited time.
So it would be 4 game modes, but instead of solo standard, it would be like them rotating.
Yeah,
it's just stupid. It's just stupid to make them all ranked.
Yeah, I think solo standard could go.
But it just splits up the player base even more.
Yeah, I actually like that idea. So let me make sure that I understand this correctly. You want solo standard gone, and all of the 4 sports modes to rotate week by week. So you have 1 week in each.
Yeah. Or even month by, it just doesn't matter.
Or monthly, yeah.
Because it will just give people more of an incentive to play it. Because you know it's not there forever. Like no one plays Snow Day. No, like some people play hoops and stuff, right? But
yeah.
Let's be honest, it could be way more popular if you'd done that.
Yeah, I think Snow Day is probably the worst. Well, no offense to the Snow Day community, but I think it's like the least.
It's not even Rocket League. It's just like. It's terrible.
The Snow Day mains are actually pretty good though. Like they're pretty insane. They clapped the Bread roster, the new RLCS team, got clapped by the Snow Day mains. And then they switched up, played Rocket League, and of course Bread clapped them. But yeah, I'm like thinking that that's pretty conclusive overall. Is there anything you wanted to talk about before we round off this interview? Anything anyone you want to talk to?
Not really. Just thanks for hosting the tournament and thanks to my fans and everyone for supporting. It's a really good tournament. And
download it for your game. Aha. But actually though, it's pretty good. I would recommend it. Yeah, I think guys we'll call it there because there's so many questions. But if you do want to ask more questions, just go to Twitch.tv. Yeah, exactly. You can just go to twitch.tv/scrub. I'm gonna put the link in my chat right now. Click this. I almost said scrub. Click that. You can follow him there. He's got more followers than me. He doesn't really need followers, but you can follow him and then ask the questions there. And yeah, I'm sure he'll answer. Yeah. But if you guys do want to see some of the content, go to Johnny Boy's stream. Yes. I would prefer if you said in my stream, of course, but it's an option, obviously. I'm just gonna do an AMA about the tournament if people are really curious. I'm just gonna answer some questions about the tournament and then head off. I'm too sick right now to stay on for too long. But congratulations again. Pretty insane run, ridiculous ending, and yeah, I think everybody's pretty happy with how it turned out, except for you. All right, guys. We'll say see you later to Scrub Killer. Remember to go click on his stream and give him a follow, ask him some questions. We'll talk to you later, Scrub. See you. Peace.